Hello, this is Yatha, and I'm making a King Gnu tier list today for this week's video, just because King Gnu is probably my favorite J-pop artist, and I have a long history with them. I think they're going back, they're probably the first J-pop artist I've really gotten into. Obviously starting with Hakajitsu and the main. Some of them are up here, and they've always been really consistent. Even the newer songs, I think, are still really good. Like Ame-san San, some of the other ones like Glass Window, Senor Raksha. Some of these, they're really nice. I made this tier list into best of the best, which because they're all already really good, and then the basic tiers of S, A, B, C, and then also just doesn't work for me because I don't think any of these songs are genuinely bad. I feel like if I don't like it, it's because it just doesn't work for me, you know? Sorry, my stomach is killing me right now, so sorry if my voice is a bit raggedy. This first one, I know that the name isn't written on it, so if you don't know what or know King Gnu, you might not know it, but this one's Tokyo Rendezvous. It's one of his first big songs. Oh, by the way, the songs I have in here are only just what's on the King Gnu Spotify page. I know there's some collaboration songs, but I didn't include those. This is just purely King Gnu. Yeah, so Tokyo Rendezvous. Tokyo Rendezvous is a solid, good. I want to say S or A. It's not best of the best. It's not. I'm going to say A for now. I might put it up in S later. Just because it's not it is really good. I mean, but all of King Gnu's songs are really good. Honestly, the first one I can't really give too much commentary about because it's the tier list is based off of ranking it against everything else. So I'm just saying A for it's a good song. I like it. I vibe with it well, etc. McDonald Romance. My mom likes this song. Fun fact. That gives me a little bit more appreciation for it. I kind of want to say B. Let me listen to it. Yeah, this one has a. This is one of those slower songs, which a lot of his earlier songs have this slower tone, which I'm not as big of a fan of. I still like it though. I think it does, out of the slower songs, it does better for me, especially my mom likes it, which for some reason, which gives it a better opinion. So I think I'll just put that B for now. Anata wa Shinkido, this is Ness. I first listened to this song on a bus ride, fun fact. I don't know. It's not best of best because it's not super unique or anything. It is also kind of repetitive, but what it does do, it does well. And vinyl's another easy S tier, just because it's a vinyl. I used to listen to this one a lot. Night Pool. I'm gonna have to listen to this one again. Okay, this one is probably C or doesn't even work for me at all. It's I just looked at the lyrics, so it's this is the lyrics are very slow. It's definitely a slow song, which the slow songs are not for me. I'm gonna put it in C for now. I think Haretsu might go into C as well. I think I'm gonna do that. You can tell I'm not really. This is kind of my ranking of these three songs. Low-key. McDonald Romance, Haretsu, and Night Pool. Summoning Daiba. I think it's not doesn't work for me. It's better than that. I think I want to put in Haretsu. It might go B there because I think it is good for it does do a good job at being a slow song in my opinion. I'm gonna put it in B. Because I do actually like it more. Haretsu's just kind of just gets out of doesn't work for me because it's Night Pool just is really slow and has nothing going for it besides being slow. So that's why it goes down there. Slumberland, that's an easy S tier. I don't even know if I need to talk about Slumberland that much to be honest. Flash. This is best of best. I think I really like Flash. Prayer X. I used to love this song, although it doesn't hit as as much anymore. So I think I'm just gonna go to A tier. It was actually the first I memorized the lyrics of this song too. Afu dashita namida no yoni. I don't remember it now. Yeah, I think that's a solid A tier. Honestly, there's a pretty big difference between A tier and B tier for me. I would much rather listen to these songs than these songs almost. A big gap in here. The Whole. I think this one might be high B tier. It's not that it's good when you want to listen to it, but I feel when I want to listen to it is very specific occasions because it's a slow song. I think out of the slow songs is probably the best, but I don't I only want to listen to slow songs on specific occasions, so it's like not overall just a banger, listen on repeat type song. None of these songs are bad. That's why F tiers doesn't work for me. It's just how much of a positive opinion I associate with it. So, Dolon, that's an S tier, or not S tier, best of the best tier. Teenager Forever. I'm deciphering between S and A. I'm gonna say A. It's just good. It's solidly good. Yeah, that's humor. I think that's an A tier as well. It's gonna be a consistency between like the A tiers I'm starting to find, being just like solid good. I like it type songs. Hakujitsu. That's gotta be an S tier. It's not best of the best for me, even though it is the song that got me into King Gnu, and probably a lot of other people. But like, it's not like, I don't know. After some time, it did wear off a little bit. So now it's just really good. Best of the best of all time. Kikolte, this is an S tier as well. This one's also an easy S tier. Yeah, it's a very similar to where is it? Stardom. This has a similar feeling to Stardom of like going places type of feeling. Chisana Wakse. I don't know, honestly. Hold on. Okay, I kind of want to make a new tier for humor, or not humor. I'll just put it at low A tier. I want to, maybe I'll rank the tiers later, but I think like this makes it, it's not like super memorable, super good, so I'm saying like low A tier for now. But like it's really good. Like I was listening to the lyrics for just a second, and I wanted to keep listening, so that definitely means it's good. Casa, this is an S tier. Best of the, not best, I'm thinking S tier. Best of the best tier. This is another song that I started listening to when I listened to King Gnu, and it still has not worn off. Danjo, it's good. It's good. It's a pretty epic feeling type of song. It goes in B tier. Doesn't hit me as well though. It's kind of similar to the whole, honestly. That's like what high B tier is. It's like it's good for very specific situations, but that specific situation doesn't come up enough. Kameleon. The lyrics are pretty good for this song. The lyrics are pretty damn good for this song. So that's something to keep in mind. But is it A tier or is it B tier? Because it does hit that like slower mark that I'm not as. I think this is even higher B tier. Honestly, I think I might move these two into C tier. I think that's what it's gonna be, because McDonald Romance and Summit and Daiba, here these are just high C tier, because I still like them. Yeah, I'm just making these into a high C tier now, because honestly the differences weren't that great, and this is a lot more of like B tier, because like there's still really good in specific situations, and like they have really good aspects. Like the lyrics of this song is really good. Honestly, the lyrics of all three of these songs are really good. These two have like pretty epic feelings. If you've listened to them, you know what I mean. Specials. My friend really likes this song, but I don't that much, to be honest. Low B tier. Just because. Also, a big problem, I don't understand half the lyrics. Which, I mean, if you're new to this channel, I like know Japanese. So like I actually do know the lyrics of this song. This one's an exception. Like I had to like look up the kanji, and I know like 3,000 kanji. So that I don't know why this song has really weird lyrics, but that definitely does reduce the amount of ability I have to like it. Ichizu. By the way, I used to think this song was pronounced Ito, but it's not. It's Ichizu. This is like mid B tier for me. It's like mid B tier. It's solid. It's still good. Pretty good. Sakayume, this is like high B tier, I'd say. Similar to Kameleon, Sakayume has like really good lyrics. I'd say like even higher B tier than Kameleon. So yeah, I'm getting a pretty good bell curve here actually. A little bit favored on the best side because King Gnu's is good, but that's a good tier list, I guess. If you have like a bell curve going on. Kados, I don't know why this is even. I don't know. It's weird. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put Tomorrow on here as well. They're just kind of random, low key. Not major. Ashura. This is S tier. I love Ashura. It's an easy S tier, or not S tier. Right? Better than S tier. Like S tier. This might be. Apparently, it was used for like a PlayStation collaboration. I don't do anything with PlayStation. I still think the song is really freaking good. What's that? Sanyo Yakusha. Yeah. This one's also an easy best of best. I love this song too. Freaking amazing. By the way, if you don't know, Senyo Yakusha, like what the name actually means, it's like a bunch of people sitting around or like standing around in a circle looking at like one thing. Like I remember I saw like the word Senyo Yakusha in like a book I was reading once, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the name of a King Gnu song. I'm like, oh, it's like an actual word. I didn't realize that. Glass metal or glass window. This is another best of best. I might have to put one of these down because I'm starting to get the best of best, not all of the best. I'll do that at the end. But glass metal, the lyrics are amazing, beat is amazing. It's also it does like the slow or sadder that King Gnu likes to do really freaking well. Not as well as some of these songs down here, but glass metal does it really freaking well. Oh, okay. I might have to take some best of the best down, but I was also really freaking good. It is one of the best, or like probably one of the best like atmospheric songs that King Gnu has ever produced. And Stardom, Stardom goes in A tier. I compared it to Hikote, but Stardom's not. I don't know. It doesn't do it as well as Hikote for me. So like mid B tier. Remember next to like Teenagers Forever. Ane-san San. Talk to me a couple months ago, I would have said this best of best, but I'm gonna put it in S tier. Still amazing, still an amazing song. It hit for me really well at like one moment, which a lot of these songs did hit for me well at one moment. But I still think it's an amazing song. It's just not best of best. I like how I'm complaining it being in S tier. This shows the quality of King Gnu for me. Boy, oh, this boy is really good. Boy is really good. It's like the lyrics are nice too. What is this one? Samon Shosetsu? This one's probably an A tier. Like a high mid A tier. Mid high A tier. So like above Stardom and Teenager Forever, but not as good as like these two. It's slower and it does it well, but I don't know, it doesn't do it as well. King Gnu, this is King Gnu. Fool. I'm gonna put this in like the lowest A tier possible. It's still A tier because it still has like a certain vibe that I really like that some of these other A tier and even S tier and beyond has. But I don't know. It doesn't. It's like probably the worst of that vibe, but that vibe's still really good. King Gnu's still really freaking good. I'm just saying. Kazuni Janai. Honestly, this is like mid-high B tier. I think the lyrics are really nice if you read them. It's not super repeatable, which is I think the big problem with some of these bottom songs. It's like only works like once, but lyrics are really nice, so high B tier anyways. Low love. I'm assuming this translates to low love, but low lavu. I actually just listened to it before making this tier list, and it's about the same vibe. Honestly, this is a C tier. Better than Haretsu. Actually better than Samade and Daiba. About like the same as like McDonald Romance. And I only have some of these. I had to write like the things on here. I couldn't get a good thumbnail. But because I just made these images from YouTube thumbnails. Bedtown. Let me do the ones I know first. Where did I just put Bedtown? Here. Let me do the ones I know I like first. So It's a Small World is like low-ish A tier. Overflow is definitely an S tier. And now that's less for these. The rest is these four. I'd say I'm gonna have to listen to some of these actually, because they're not super memorable. I definitely know that none of these are big best or best or S tier. Maybe Bedtime might be S tier. I think. I'm not super familiar with them, to be honest. There's some of the King Gnu's older songs, so let me go listen to these. Hitman's good. So it's like, but it's still probably like high. It's like high C tier, to be honest. I don't know. It didn't really do much. It's not as incredible, I guess. Sorrows. I remember Sorrows being pretty good. So let me listen to it again. This one's pretty. I'd say it makes a C tier definitely. It's like, again, it doesn't have the same hit that like A and S tier has, so I think it's gonna be a B tier. I kind of want to rank it above like Sakuhime and like Kamedeon, but I don't think it's that. It's just a B tier. It's just a B tier. It doesn't have the same like, I guess, degree that these two have. So I put it like mid-high B tier. Bedtown. Bedtown to me is like the most classic King Gnu, honestly. I think it's like almost feels as like better than Sorrows actually. So it's like, yeah. Like B tier is like almost like classic King Gnu. Like, you know, this is like what you're getting from with King Gnu almost. Don't Stop the Clocks. I have a feeling this is gonna be C, but let me double check. I'd have to. I don't. Some of these like non-thumbnail ones I don't remember super well. Yeah, this one's kind of a weird, slow one. Honestly, I don't think this is like low C. It's probably not one of the greatest King Gnu songs in my opinion. But here's my tier list. So let me see if I can get any out of best of the best real quick, just so I even this tier out. If I only had to have 5, I'd say Flash and Sanyo Yakusha. So that's the 5. If I have to only have 5, be these 5 are like my favorite King Gnu songs. Well, okay, it depends on the case, because sometimes I'd rather listen to Flash than like Shoot Up or Ashura, than like Ashura. They're all really good. They're not like, none of them are like perfect, you know. Here, actually, I'm gonna put these all down. Let me sort through S tier real quick. They're gonna have like high S tier. Actually, I'm gonna make a new tier. Shit. Make a new tier. I'm gonna call it SS tier. There we go. Make an SS tier, because there needs to be more tiers. This is where songs like, this is where like the ones I just ranked crap. That's not like Flash, Shoot Up. Honestly, I'll put some of the like a couple others in here. Senyo Raksha and Glass Metal. These are like songs that are really freaking good, but are just like something about like there's some like essence isn't there that makes it just not absolute god tier. Like I think each of these 3 are like, Doron has like that like faster weird lyrics of King Gnu. Kasa has like the atmospheric vibe that King Gnu is really good at, and then Awa is like really good with like the sad, and like Awa does the sad part of King Gnu like really freaking well. But like that feeling of like, but then liking being sad, and I think that's like a big theme of King Gnu. It's like you like to be sad because it's like you're feeling the emotions of being sad. I'm looking into the lyrics weirdly right now, but yeah, honestly, I think this is my tier list. So let me just rank some of these are ranked, some of them are not. Honestly, this one's on the lower side. I'd say like, oh, come on, get in front of final. Get out of here, final. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is my King Gnu tier list. Best of the best. Obviously, you can tell I like King Gnu based off like they're basically being 3 S tiers. But A tier is still good. B tier and C tier, you might not hear me listening to as much, but I still like them. And it doesn't work for me. I'm just like, okay, I don't really care. Thank you for watching this video, especially if you watched to the end. You probably are a fan of King Gnu if you watched to the end. So, yeah. What's your favorite King Gnu song? Let me know. And why, maybe. That'd be cool too. Bye-bye.